This is replay family. This is my face because Instagram completely kicked us out in the middle of our conversation. I don't know what's going on with this internet connection, but it has been ratchet. It has been ratchet. I am so upset with Instagram. So I'm inviting Kisa back in to join the conversation again. Thank you guys who are tuning, who's coming back in. Thank you for coming back. Thanks, Mercedes, for coming back. Thanks, Lene, for coming back.
I'm here.
Hey, Kisa, I don't.
It's okay.
Yeah.
It's okay.
This is. Yeah. So I'm gonna have to start all over because I lost all of that. Hey, Latrenda. Hey, Jay. Jay is my husband. He joined. He's really interested in this conversation. So, like I was saying earlier, so he's obviously he's catching us. So that's good.
Yeah.
So I'm just gonna start over because there's some new people coming in, and I completely lost the last video, so I won't have that replay. But if you're finding me for the very first time, my name is LaKitia. I'm your sister coach and also the founder of A Sister's Truth. And here at A Sister's Truth, I help women to discover, define, and live their truth from manifesting a courageous life without limits. Hey, Tiffany. Hey, girl. Hey, thanks for joining.
Hey, Tiffany.
And as your sister coach, it's my job to make sure that you have the tools and the motivation needed to stay true to yourself for a purpose-driven life. Thanks, D Nas, for coming back.
Hey, D.
And so one of the tools that I provide you is to come on here and do a live interview like this, my Living Her Truth series, because I'm all about sharing my testimony with my clients, because this is how I build a sisterly bond with my clients, by sharing my testimony on how I transition from victim to survivor of sexual abuse, sharing my wins and my lessons learned. Because as a sister coach, my clients, in order for them to really trust me, in order to share their deepest, darkest fears, they need to be comfortable with me. So the way that I do that is creating a sisterly bond by sharing a piece of me with them. Because by me being an example, that helps to motivate and educate my clients.
Exactly.
So I wanted to create this platform where I bring on amazing women that I have met either online or in person, for them to come on and share their testimony and their journey with you. Because I understand that not everybody has experienced sexual abuse, and that's totally fine. But that doesn't mean that somebody hasn't experienced what it is that you have experienced. And I just want you to know that despite what it is that you're going through, what it is that you have went through, what it is that you are growing through, that you can still live the life that was specifically designed for you. But how would you know that if we're not sharing our stories? So, yeah. So on tonight, I'm going to be speaking with Kisa, and I'm super excited about this particular interview.
I'm excited
for many different reasons, but the main reason is because we're doing a giveaway. This is my first sponsored giveaway. I'm super excited about it. But I'm going to tell you how to enter the giveaway and all the details at the end. At the end of the video, so you're going to have to stick around.
Yes.
If you get knocked out, you have to come back in and join us. I don't know if you guys can hear that, but my pup is not happy right now. So
oh, what are you doing?
Yeah, so hopefully you can't hear that right now. But yeah, so I like to start off by telling everyone how I have met the person or know the person that I'm interviewing. So Kisa and I have bonded over something that's kind of known, but not really. I think it's definitely prominent in the African American community, but we just don't know a lot about it.
Right.
But I'm gonna let her talk more about that. But we have a mutual friend.
We do.
And I met this mutual friend at a networking event. Her name is Amanda. And so when she heard a little bit about my story, she was like, oh, I know somebody that you need to meet. And I'm going to connect you guys. And she did.
To meet. You've got to meet this girl.
Yeah. And so that's what she did. She connected us, and we completely bonded.
Yes.
So when, the interview series, like I said before, it was only supposed to be in August, and the next thing you know, I'm getting requests booked out to October. To now, I was just like, oh my God, I had to have Kisa on here so she can share her story, because it's something that we need to talk about to be more informed. Because what it is that she talks about affects the whole entire family.
Yes.
So I am super excited to introduce you guys to Kisa. So Kisa, tell us a little bit more about who you are and your brand.
Okay, so my name is Kisa Williams, and I am the owner and the head designer of a handbag brand called Kisa Kisa. So how easy and simple is that? Just Kisa Kisa. Um, I'm originally from Austin, Texas. I moved here in 2001. I transferred with my job here to Houston.
Oh,
About 2 years later, while I was working at the job, I woke up one night in a pain that I cannot describe other than um, a sharpened lightning bolt that was on fire in my
ooh,
left hip.
wow.
Was admitted into the hospital and was told I needed to get my hip replaced the next day. Um,
Oh,
because of this, because of the pain,
wow.
was caused by sickle cell anemia, which is what I was born with. It's a red blood cell disorder. My cells are in the shape of a sickle.
A sickle.
Yeah, so a lot of people are like, well, what is a sickle? A sickle is actually one of those tools that way back in the day people used to cut wheat with. It's a half-shaped moon, and
Kind of like that.
yeah,
Kind of.
exactly.
Kind of like that.
A normal red blood cell is a complete circle. Mine is not a complete circle. It is, like I said, a crescent moon. Thank you, Jeremy. A half moon. And because of that, it gets stuck in my joints, which causes excruciating pain, pain that's unbearable, pain that you just cannot describe. I've heard people describe it in many different ways. I know as a child, my mom asked me if I could describe it, and I said it felt like someone was making stew out of my bones. Like someone was chopping my bones, putting it in a pot, turning it on. It is just unbearable. So in my 40s, I decided to go back to school and do something that I had a passion for, which was designing clothes. And I was always the girl who dressed everybody before we went out that night. So I would dress 5 different girls, and I would take a belt from one girl's outfit and put it to another girl, put it with another girl's outfit. And so I was always sketching and drawing, and I would just always had a passion for fashion. So like I said, in my 40s, I decided to go back to school, where I'm currently a student at HCC, studying fashion merchandising. But that wasn't what I first enrolled in. I first enrolled in fashion design,
Okay.
and I failed my first class. I don't like sewing, but I like creating stuff. And so my professor came to me and said, hey, maybe this sewing thing isn't for you, because I was struggling, girl. I mean, I say I was struggling in that class. I was struggling in that sewing class, but I was determined to get through that class. And so he said, but I see you have an eye for something, so why don't you try fashion merchandising? So that's what I did. I transferred over to fashion merchandising, well, where I am still a student.
Nice, very nice. So, just in case you guys are wondering, Keith and I said earlier that Keith and I have something in common. Now, I don't have sickle cell, but my husband has sickle cell, and he already knows because I made sure that it was okay for me to share that with you guys. So he's completely fine with that. But I thought it was important for Keisha to come on and to talk about it because sickle cell, in my opinion, as the wife of someone who has sickle cell, do not just affect that your loved one, like it affects you too. So I have to remind my husband that he doesn't have sickle cell. we
The
have
family.
sickle cell.
Yeah.
We have sickle cell because when he hurts, I hurts
Yeah.
because there's absolutely nothing that I can do.
Yeah.
Like that, I mean, like seeing him, I don't even want to say it because he's watching it, and I and I don't want him to be like,
Yeah.
because he doesn't want to be a burden on me, but I knew exactly what it was that I was signing up for, when I got with my husband. So I just thought it was just really important for us to talk about it. Hey, Sean, thanks for joining us tonight. I just thought it was really important for us to come on here and talk about it because, sickle cell is really prominent in the African American,
It is.
community, but we just don't talk about it or like hear about it,
Exactly.
unless you know someone personally. Because before I met my husband, I mean, I had heard of sickle cell, but I didn't really know what it was
Right.
until I started, researching it,
Right.
because it was a serious thing. Like it wasn't, not saying that I didn't take it seriously, but when he sat down and told me that he had sickle cell, like that was a real conversation.
Yeah.
Like, yo,
It's a
this
real
is
conversation to have.
this is yes. So like this is what it is. So I had to make it, I had to make an informed decision, so yes, I just thought it was just super important for us to just come on here and talk about it. And he said he hit it. Yeah.
I did too. Yeah.
Yeah.
As a child, just imagine, how do you tell your friend at 7 years old that I can't play
Yeah.
hopscotch as long as you can? I can't
Mhm.
run and jump and
Mhm.
and just normal things. How do you tell my friend at
Mhm.
7 that I'm different? So I
Mhm.
just hit it,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah.
And it took a long time for me to embrace that, hey, this is what I have, this is what I was born with. I don't look at it like, oh, poor me, I have this disease. I look at it like, this is my truth, this is what I'm standing in. I don't live with sickle cell. I allow the disease to live with me. And
I know that's right.
it makes a big
Mhm.
difference if you have a positive attitude. And I always tell
Yeah.
myself, things could be so much worse. I'm
Yeah.
walking, I'm talking, I work, I go to school, I enjoy my life. Yes, I walked on a cane for a couple of years, but now, I drive. I remember when I had my first hip replacement, I hadn't rode a bike in 21 years. So
Wow.
when I had my second hip replaced,
Mhm.
I rode a bike, and the little small
Mhm.
things that people take for granted, as far as
Yeah.
like just get on a bike and ride it, it felt
Yeah.
so good. My heart was just filled with joy that, man, I made it through
Yeah.
2 hip replacements. I'm riding a bike, and it makes you feel validated as a human, just
Mhm.
for me to ride a bike.
Yeah, that's amazing. My husband said in the comments that he hid his sickle cell as well too because he didn't like to be pitied. Because his thing is, I mean, he would have to explain. He would have to
Yeah,
explain it more, but he just didn't. He just don't like that feeling of people coming to him like, "How are you? Are you
yeah,
okay?" And it's just like, don't treat me differently
yeah, yeah,
than everybody else. Yes, I'm a little bit different, but I'm still the same. I'm still the same person or whatever. So he hit it
yeah.
because even though he told me that he had sickle cell, he hit the pain
Uh-huh.
a lot.
Yeah, yeah,
When we were dating, but once he proposed, that's when I really like deep dive to really figure out like what is this, what is this really? There's a there's a like why is he why is he coming in here like dude? Like you messing up my video. I'm sorry, you guys. I'm sorry, you guys. But see, he made me forget what I was gonna say. But yes, simple things, simple things as riding a bike can really really affects them because you get winded really quickly, and I have to, remind myself with, about that as well with my husband. But like Kisa and like my husband, because if you were to see my husband, if you were to look at Kisa, you would never know that they had sickle cell. Like you would never know just by look.
Yeah.
Let him come in and sit. Jay, they said, come on in here and sit with me and sit next to me. They said, come on in and sit next to me. But yeah, but if you were to look at them, you would never know that they had, sickle cell. But the weather changes like affects them. But I really love how Kisa has turned sickle cell into her passion.
Yes.
Kisa, explain that.
Like I said, I am a handbag designer, and
Uh-huh.
I had to take a handbag elective class at HCC, and
I'll be nice, Renee. I'll be nice.
we were asked to make a clutch. I took an existing pattern. I changed it though. I made it a little bigger. I added some stuff, added some trim, and I turned it in. And my professor said, after class, I need to talk to you about something, about your project. And I thought, oh Lord, what have I done? I messed up. I changed too much stuff. So we went outside and we talked, and he said, I love what you did to the pattern. He said, you got something here. Do not sit on this. This is something you have to produce and start selling. So I was like, yeah, maybe, maybe not. I love the clutch. I absolutely loved it. So I was having lunch one day with a friend of mine, and she was writing an article about me and my journey. And I had all my bags laid out on the table. And, she's looking down and she goes, Kisa, these are your sales. And I was like, yes, girl, these are my sales. I have my wholesale price, I have my resale price. She said, no. Look at the shape. It is actually your sickled shape. So let me see if I can turn the camera around so you could see. Where is it? Let's see. How are we going to do this? So that's the shape, which is the sickled cell. But when you open it up, it's a whole red blood cell, which is circular.
Yeah.
But when you close it, it's the sickle shape. I had no idea.
I tell you guys, Kisa has literally, I'm sorry, I don't mean to cut you off. You guys, Kisa has literally turned her pain into purpose. Like, also, literally.
Yeah.
She has literally, I'm sorry, I'm just getting so hyped and excited because I love it when people literally just walk in their truth and know who they are. And she has literally turned her pain into purpose. Did I tell you I got my own bag? Did I tell you I got my own bag? Did I tell you? I mean, she could have easily just said, you know what? It is what it is. I'm just gonna allow sickle cell to just take over me and my life. But she didn't do that. She's literally turned into her purpose and her passion, which is fashion. And when I tell you, I get so many compliments, Kisa, every time I wear this bag. I get so many compliments. So many compliments.
Yes, and so it wasn't on purpose, but it was for a purpose. So that's nothing but God just working through me and speaking through me and having me design this clutch that is a representation of me and my struggle and what I go through. And, like you say, it's a disease that you don't look like, sometimes cancer patients, they lose weight, their eyes sink in, they lose their hair. But with sickle cell, you don't wear it. You wear it on the inside. And a lot of people say, well, you don't look sick. And I'm like, well, that's a good thing. Thank you. I don't feel sick.
Yeah.
Like when I fill out forms for insurance or something like that, I put healthy. I don't put poor health. I put
Yeah.
healthy because I feel healthy. I just walk in positive strides every day, and I motivate myself. I'm like my own cheerleader. I'm constantly telling when
Yeah.
I wake up, you got this. Yeah, you in a little
Mhm.
pain, but you used to
Mhm.
it. So get up, put your big girl panties on, and walk and
Mhm.
do what you have to do. Yeah, I walk with a limp. That's okay. Yeah, I have pain sometimes. That's okay. Yeah, I'm out of breath sometimes. That's okay. Because I got to get up and I got to do what I'm supposed to do. I just can't lay and let the disease take over me.
It's a mindset.
Mm-hmm.
It's a mindset.
It,
And, you know, if you don't mind, I want you to go into, if you can, just talk to us a little bit more about how you keep your mindset positive, because you say that you don't wear sickle cell on the outside, you wear it on the inside. And there are so many of us who don't have sickle cell, but we can relate to that because we have gone through something and we're holding it in on the inside and we won't let it out, right? So we putting on this facade, we putting our best foot forward, we putting our best smile on our face every single day, but on the inside, we are hurting.
Replay family, this is round 3, and unfortunately, that video did not save. So I am so sorry about that. Hey Mercedes, thank you so much for coming back. Hey Lene, thank you for coming back. Thanks, babe, for coming back. Keisha, I'm about to invite you back to
For what happened, but that particular video and feed we did lose because the whole app closed on me and it did not save. So we lost that video, and it was so many gems dropped in
hey,
that video.
Arturo. Hey,
Hey
D.
Arturo. Hey D Nas. Thank you for coming back. Thank you for coming back, because you've come back all 3 times. So I
That's my
really
boy.
appreciate you.
D is my boy. D Nice
D,
is my
you my
boy.
boy too now. Like we here.
Yes. He was
We here.
actually, when I had my first, was it my first replacement? He was like there for me. He like came down from Austin when I was living in Houston, and he
Aww.
came and he helped me out. So that's my friend. That's my friend for life. And I like
Jerry,
him.
don't be like that. Don't be like that, Jerry. Don't be like that with the emoji. You my boy too.
So I like him because he doesn't pity. He doesn't give me that pity game. He
Yeah,
just
yeah,
like,
yeah.
he asked me, you okay? How you
Hmm.
feeling? Is there anything I can do? And he keep you
Yeah,
moving. And I
yeah,
like that. He's a
yeah,
real positive dude too.
yeah,
And I
yeah,
like that.
yeah. I try to be as positive as I can with my husband as well, and I try really hard not to pity him as well, because that irks the hell out of him. Like he's like, don't do that. Don't pity me.
I
Just
don't
let
either.
me Just let me get through, because
Yes.
I'm gonna be honest, because one day he told me, he was like, the best thing you can do is leave me alone. And I was like,
That's me. Yes, girl, we get a straight attitude sometimes. Girl, because the pain is just so, there's nothing you can do.
yeah,
And sometimes you just be like mad at the pain. You're not mad at that person. I feel sorry for my
yeah,
sister because, you know,
yeah.
it's just, the pain is just, it's so
Hmm.
unbearable that you so mad. You mad at the pain and you just want it to go away. So, um,
Yeah.
I want to apologize for him.
No, we have an understanding now. So that was just in the beginning when I really just first experienced this. So I just want to be like, I want to make it better, and
You
it's
want to
just
make it right.
like,
Yeah.
no, right, but you can't just
Yeah.
I've been dealing with this for
Yeah.
umpteen number of years, so
Yeah. It's
I
like, can
just
you just
wanted to kind of,
give me 5 minutes, please? Just 5 minutes of quiet so I can get
yeah.
through.
Mm-hmm.
It's techniques that I use. I don't know if he used this technique like breathing, and I just like to meditate and go into like an outer body experience. That's how bad the pain is, because there's nothing
Yeah.
you can do. I mean, in the emergency room, yeah, they'll give you a shot of morphine or Dilaudid. That doesn't even work. You still got to push through the pain. Yeah, it makes you
Mm.
sleepy and it makes you relax, but you can still feel that pain.
Yeah. Yeah.
And they give me doses that they give 300-pound men, and it does nothing for
300,
them.
300-pound men, and then depending on what type of medication, sickle cell, those
Hey,
people with sickle
Lisa.
cell gets the same medication as some cancer patients.
Exactly.
Just to give you an idea of how excruciating the pain is.
Yeah,
Like they're taking medicine, the same medicine that cancer
as a
patients
cancer patient. Yeah,
take.
yeah,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
sometimes even more. I remember going into the emergency room in Austin, and I could hear the ER doctors in the next room saying, if we give her this amount of pain medicine, it will kill her.
Mm-hmm.
It will kill this woman that
Mm-hmm.
weighs 98 pounds. This is something you
Mm-hmm.
give a 300-pound man. It
Mm-hmm.
could literally kill her. And my
Mm-hmm.
sister's like, look, if y'all don't give her that pain medicine and give it to her now, it's gonna be some problems.
It's gonna be
So
some
yeah.
problem. Yeah, I
And
think
it's
Jeremy
and
went through that
it's a
too.
terrible thing. It's not a lot of doctors that know about the disease. I was just in the emergency room in Houston, Texas.
Yeah.
The doctor came in and said to
Mm-hmm.
me, how long have you had this disease? You heard me. You
I'm
heard
sorry,
me.
sickle cell is not something you can contract. Like, what do you mean?
Hello.
Was that a trick question?
T-
Was
Is she
that
talking to me? She's talking to me.
You guys, people who have sickle cell are born with sickle cell.
How long have you? I should have said 5 minutes ago. I just
Girl,
said it five
stop.
minutes ago.
I cannot believe that. My husband said he takes hot bath. He meditates in a hot bath. He takes
Yes,
long
I do
hot
that too.
baths and meditates to
Yes,
help and
yes.
to help him out with his pain. What are some of the myths about sickle cell that you want to dispel or that you can dispel?
Some of the myths are, number one, that you're a druggie, that you're addicted to pain. All sickle cell patients are addicted to pain medicine, which is not
Say that one more
true.
time. Say that one more time.
Yep, all sickle cell patients are not drug addicts.
Mm-mm,
Hello, we're
mm-mm.
not
They're
druggies. We're not
not.
looking for, because I got stuff to
They're
do. I don't want to
not.
be in the hospital.
They're
I got a
not. And
company
then
to run.
I don't know if we have any pharmacists that's watching this video right now. But watch how you looking at people too when they coming in for these pain medications
Yes.
because
Yeah, it's the
they're
side.
not druggies. Come on, they're not druggies.
Yeah,
And and with the overdose of Michael Jackson, it started with Michael Jackson. Honestly, that's when the FDA just really came down hard on prescription medications. And I swear we've been having problems. It seems like, ooh, let me not. We haven't had any problems in the last couple of months, so let me knock on wood.
yeah,
But the regulations, they tighten up the regulations,
they
so
did.
it's made it a little bit more difficult for them to get their pain meds. And and they need their pain medicine. They're
Yeah,
needed. They need it to function.
yeah, they made it hard for the people who need it.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
I'm rolled up in that
yep,
culture that is addicted to
yep.
the opiates, and that's not true for me. So when you go to the pharmacy, they look at you just like the next person that just gave them a fake prescription. They looking at you like,
Yep.
do I look sick? No. So they use their eyes to say, well, she don't look
Yeah.
sick, so she must be a
Hmm.
druggie. There's no way I could be a druggie and go to school, go to work, run my own company, have a wonderful life, live my best life. It's just not possible.
Mm-hmm. It's just not. That's why we just, it's so unfortunate that people judge a book by its cover, and we should
Yeah.
not, we should never do that. And
Yeah.
speaking of books, do you have a favorite book that you would like to share with us?
I do.
Okay. You guys, we didn't plan that.
Um,
Oh my
there's
goodness,
this
we
chick
didn't
I
plan that.
know,
I swear, I didn't tell her to do that. Thank you so much.
and I'm trying to get it signed. Maybe, I know she's really busy,
No,
so
no, no. We gonna no. We're gonna do that. We're gonna do that. We're gonna
okay,
do that.
okay,
We're gonna have to meet up because my husband wants to meet you in person anyway. So we're gonna
okay.
have to do that. We
Do you
definitely
know
gonna
her?
have to. Yeah, I know. I think I can hook y'all up.
Okay, okay.
I text her, let her know.
I heard
What
she
is
the real deal.
it?
That's what I had
Not the
heard.
not the real deal. I'm looking for Jeremy. Can you bring me that piece of honey? If you still online, can you bring me that piece of paper for the giveaway? Because I had the information for the giveaway. So
Okay,
for those of you who are joining, we are doing a giveaway. Before we talk about the giveaway,
yes.
Keisha, how can we find you across social media, or just tell us what's coming up next for your brand? I didn't even asked you that. What's coming up next for Keisha Fashions?
October 26th, I will be in the African Fashion Week Houston with my handbags. It's going to be at the Four Seasons Hotel. I'm on Instagram. You can follow me, Keisha Fashion. My online store is KeishaFashion.com. You can find me anywhere with Keisha Fashion.
Yeah. You guys definitely check out her purses. They're beautiful, as you can see.
Thank you.
And it's a conversation piece. Like literally, it's a. What are you doing? What you need? It's a conversation piece. So definitely get you a purse. Buy one if you don't win this good purse, because we about to talk about this good giveaway. Do you have the purse?
I don't. I do not have it.
No, that's not the one we giving away. So I'm on my phone, so I cannot show you guys a picture. But if you go to my Instagram page, you'll see a picture, or go to my stories, you'll see a picture of the purse. It's Beyonce inspired. So
Yes,
we
it
got
is.
beehives on
Yes, it
here.
is. It's a beautiful bag,
It is.
and I
It's a
cannot keep
beautiful
it in
bag.
stock. Every time I put it on the
Oh wow.
website, it's gone within 48 hours.
Oh
It's
wow.
very
That's amazing.
popular, and I love it.
Tell us about. But you forgot to mention something about your bags, because you name each bag, right?
I do. I name each bag after a family member or someone who's inspired me over the years.
Mm-hmm.
So like my favorite bag is the Rosetta bag, which I don't have in stock, but it's named after my mom. And it's this beautiful bright yellow bag, and it has roses on it and hummingbirds, and I named it after my mom because as a child, I remember making hummingbird cake with her. So that's why I named it the Rosetta bag. It's online. You can see it. You can
Mm-hmm.
order it. It'll just take me some time to make it because I make
Okay.
each bag by hand.
Yes, each bag is handmade, you guys. Like, it's 2018. How many things can we get that's handmade like that?
Yeah.
And she's in Houston, Texas.
Yes.
So it's not only handmade, but it's made in the USA.
Yes. Local.
It's
Support
local.
local.
What's the name of my bag? Let me get my bag for you guys.
Okay.
What's the name of my bag? Was it named after one of your aunties or something?
Turn it around. Let me see. It's just purple all over. Does it have the feathers?
Nope, just purple.
Oh, that's the Ruby bag, my Aunt Ruby.
Aunt
Yep.
Ruby, yeah. I knew it was after one of your aunts, Aunt Ruby. And how did Aunt Ruby inspire you?
Um, Purple stands for royalty, regal,
Hmm.
um, sophistication, and that's my aunt from inside out. She's a very proud woman, very
Yeah.
beautiful woman. She carries herself with a kind of a royalty, kind of I got it going on kind of
All
thing,
right, Auntie.
and like I tell people, she makes the best black eyed peas I've ever had in my entire life. I don't know what that woman puts in those black eyed peas, but there's something in them I just can't live without.
Wow. Mercedes says, I'm sorry, you guys. I've been ignoring your comments. Mercedes says, I am a vet and I took oxycodone since 1988. Now the VA has cut down on your doses, plus you must sign a drug contract.
Yeah, I,
I
I
feel
did
you, Keith.
too.
Really? You had to sign a drug contract?
Yes. Your husband didn't have
What?
to?
He hasn't mentioned anything to me. Jeremy, if you're still listening, did you have to sign a drug contract? Mercedes says, I am reading her book for the second time. It is so great and helpful. Oh, wow. Thank you, Mercedes. Thank you so much. I didn't know that. I appreciate that. I didn't know you guys had to sign a drug contract. So
Yeah,
you
it's like it says that you will not go to any other doctor to get medication. Um, you will not buy online prescriptions. It's like 4 or 5 different things that you have to sign saying that you won't do.
okay.
Yeah.
Wow. Well, for the giveaway, I know we keep getting off track. But for the giveaway, before Instagram kicks us off, the person's gonna look like this. Is in the shape of a sickle cell, but it's a black and white. Is it checkered or
It's
plaid?
it's honeycomb. Black and white honeycomb.
Honeycomb. Yes, it's a black and white honeycomb, and it has bees on it, guys. Like
The
bumblebees. That's
brooches.
why it's brooches. That's why it's Beyonce inspired. So you have to check out my Instagram page to see a picture of the purse. It's absolutely gorgeous. So
Thank
in order for you
you.
to, yeah, I love it. So in order for you to, you see how I'm just like holding my purse because I love it. Because I absolutely love it. But in order for you guys to enter the giveaway, what you have to do is you have to go to, first off, you got to follow me and Kisa. Follow Kisa on Instagram at Kisa, Kisa.
Fashion.
Follow her, and then Kisa Fashion. And then also follow me at A Sister's Truth. And then there is a post that that's on my in my feed right now, and it says enter giveaway here. In the comment section, I want you to tag somebody and let us know what your truth is. Just simply say, my truth is, and that's it.
That's
Like for
easy.
me, that's easy. Like for me, my truth is I will always love LaKitia. Point blank into the period. That's my truth. So what's your truth? Share that truth under the post that says enter giveaway here. Let us know what your truth is. Tag one of your girlfriends, and then make sure you're following me and Kisa. And what I do is I'm going to put everybody's name in a random situation. It's going to randomly pick someone, but you have to have follow all three of those steps in order for to put your name in the pool.
Yes.
And so because we were having so many technical difficulties, and then with the replays and everything like that, I was thinking give everybody till like Thursday midnight to enter, so that way people can watch the replay and get the details for the giveaway, and then we'll announce the winner on Friday. That
Yes.
sounds good.
And that bag is different. Each bag I make is different. So they'll have bees on it, but I'll put another brooch on it because I don't want any of my bags to look exactly alike. So the outside of some of my bags are look alike, but when you open it, there's They're always different, always different.
Wow, so
So
you
that
mean
makes it
somebody else who
unique.
has, so what you're saying is somebody who has ruby, even though we have the same bag, it's gonna, maybe the inside will be different.
The inside will be different. Yes.
Wow, I love that. I
So
don't know
it's
how you keep up
unique.
with that production.
Huh?
I don't know how you were able to keep up with that production.
Girl, thank God I took that one sewing class that I failed because it
Right.
helps me out a lot. That is
Guys,
so pretty.
it is. Look how much space it is. And so Kisa's fashion, her handbags are handmade to order. And even though she's making the same bag multiple times, each bag is completely different. And she's doing all this with sickle cell. What is it that you're doing that you should be doing that you're not doing? That you letting some type of excuse stop you from doing what it is that you're supposed to do? What is that thing? And I'm gonna need you to stop it right now.
Now,
Just stop it right now. Because if she can get up every single day in pain, you guys, they are in constant pain. There is no pain relief. It's a constant pain. So it may be like on a 2 today, but tomorrow it could be at a 10.
in
But
10
there is
minutes,
in
it
10
can be
minutes,
at 10.
it could be at a 10. So they are in constant pain. But she's still able to hand make her bags to order, put her special personal touch to it so everybody can have their own unique bag.
Right.
We have no excuses. Some of you guys want to write a book. Some of you guys need to get out of relationships that has been dead for years. Some of you guys are stuck and stagnant. I know, because you're in my DMs. You have to make a choice and you have to put in the work,
Yeah.
regardless of what's going on around you. That's why I'm here. I'm here to help you on your journey. And if you didn't know, I have a birthday special because I just had a birthday on Friday.
Girl,
And
you
I'm
look good for
doing,
22.
thank you, girl. I so appreciate it. I so appreciate it. I be drinking my water.
You be drinking your water. You be
I be drinking my
juicing.
water. No, but I drink my water though.
Hey, that's
But
okay.
yeah, but I have a birthday special. So if you need help on your self-awareness journey, if you need help getting stuck, if you need help trying to get clarity in your life, if you need help building the confidence that you need, if you need help tapping into your perseverance, then click the link in my bio. Click on that birthday special, right? Because I'm doing 2 coaching sessions for 175. Come on. Two.
Wow.
2 coaching sessions for 175.
That's
So
phenomenal.
thank you. Because I really want to help people, and this is my way of giving back. Because my birthdays have been international holidays for years. And so I'm at a point in my life where I pretty much have everything that I want.
Yeah.
There's one thing that we still waiting on God to do, but for the most part, I have everything that I want. So for this birthday, I really just wanted to just, spend my time helping other people. And so this is my way of doing that,
Yes. And I want to tell you that a portion of all my sales go to the Sickle Cell Foundation of Austin, which is where I'm from. So
Oh,
every
okay.
year I give back a portion of my sale.
I love that. I love that.
Yeah.
So if you don't win the purse, please go and support Kisa at KisaKisaFashions.com and get you a purse so you could donate to sickle cell, and then also donate to what's the name of that hospital?
Shriner or oh shoot,
The one where
March of
the
Dimes,
the hospital, I think, is it Luke? The
Shriner.
foundation where, is it Shriner? It's the foundation where the family has no medical bills at all. They could take their children to the
Oh,
hospital
what's the
and it's
name of that hospital?
100% covered. So every time I
Oh,
see
what's the
like a
name of the hospital
donation,
where they have sickle cell
they
uh,
have sickle cell.
research?
Yep,
My
yep, yep,
sister
yep.
just came in the room. Shriner?
Is it Shriners?
No. It'll come to me as soon as we get offline.
As soon as we get off, yeah. as soon as
St.
I think of it,
Jude.
I'll go back to St. Jude's. There you go. Yes, St. Jude's. So
Lainey said
anytime you
it. I
see,
didn't.
yeah, Lainey said it. Oh, thanks, Lainey. Yes, St. Jude's. So anytime you guys see opportunity to donate to St. Jude's, please do, because families of kids with sickle cell, like they can take their children to the hospital for 100% free. Like they put the families up, in um, hotel stays and stuff like that, because
Yeah.
when the kids are in the hospital, like they're in the hospital for long periods of time.
Long. Yeah.
So,
Yeah, I've been in the
let,
hospital. I think my longest stay was 6 months, and I was in a coma.
what? I didn't know that.
Yes.
You was in a coma?
Yeah, that was one of many comas.
One of many comas?
Coma. COMA. Yes, girl. Coma. But I'm here.
Wow.
I made it.
I know that's right. I know that's
And
right.
I'm here for a reason. So thank you.
Mm-hmm.
It made me
Mm-hmm.
stronger.
Yes. And she's here being herself. She's not pretending to be anybody else. She's here being herself. You guys, life is too short for you to pretend like you somebody else. Life is too short for you to be, lusting after something that somebody else has.
And I
You
don't know
know?
if you can see, like I have scars from IVs and central lines on my neck. And so I remember, I was in Austin and I went to, this is when Dillard's, yeah. And I bought this cream for burn victims. And I would put it on my scars. I was so embarrassed. And I was in the mirror in my bathroom. It was getting everywhere and it was really expensive.
Yeah.
And I had an epiphany and I just looked in the mirror and I said, why are you covering up your testimony? Why are you covering up your testimony? So I took that jar, $76.
I know that's
I
right.
got a jar this big, $79. Threw it right on in the trash.
Girl, I probably had to take it back. I probably would have threw it in the trash. You had me right up until throwing it in the trash. Mercedes,
the whole thing, but yeah.
Oh my goodness. Mercedes says, so true. I got my meds at CVS after my back surgery in March, and the VA would not give me any pain meds ever. Luckily, my back surgery in March stopped my needs for pain meds. God is so good. Oh my goodness. CVS. I'm not even gonna say that.
Don't say that.
Just bad experiences with CVS. Just bad experiences.
Yeah.
Lene says, keep up.
I do Walgreens. I do the same one. I try to do the same one. So they know me and they see me and they know my story and they, I'm not just somebody off the street looking for pain meds. So they know me by name. Hi, Miss Williams, how you doing? How you feeling? Are you in pain today?
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
But I know everybody doesn't have that luxury of going to the same pharmacy.
Right. Jeremy does the same thing. Lene says, Keisha, I'm so proud of you. You aren't allowing your circumstances to determine your future. Aw, thanks, Lene. St. Jude, Mercedes says St. Jude also does cancer research for childhood cancer, and since I have had it for 7 years, that is my monthly donation. Really, you had cancer for 7 years, Mercedes?
Wow, that's great.
Wow. Yeah. So definitely donate to St. Jude whenever you guys can. Because there are some charities out there that actually do a good thing for people. And I know St. Jude's is one of them. Just trying to make sure I get to everybody's comment.
Can y'all see my fabric in the back? That's my fall collection. I have to cut it up.
And tell us about your event that's coming up again. Because you're going to debut your fall collection, right?
African Fashion Week, October 26th. And I'm at Willowbrook Mall for a pop-up shop all the way to January 19th. So the store, it's actually a really cool concept. where they've taken an old Verizon store, gutted it
Mm-hmm.
out, and made a boutique. So it's 6 different women entrepreneurs and
Mm-hmm.
designers in this one space. So we're open Friday, Saturday, Sunday, same hours as the mall. So I'm in there
Mm-hmm.
with other women that make clothes, Veronica's, V. Cherie. There's another lady in there doing these awesome leather bags. There's
Mm-hmm.
Wrong Wrong, who does fashion illustrations. So I'll
Nice.
be there till the first week of January. So come on by.
Nice.
And the concept also um, makes it to where we have to work at least 2 weekends a month there. So I'm pretty much
Okay.
there almost every weekend. So come on by. Let me know if you want to come by and meet me, and I can set up an appointment. I can meet you there in Willowbrook Mall.
Yeah. If you're in Houston, but if you're not in Houston, that's okay. Go to her website, Kisa Fashions, and get your purse. And one more time about the giveaway before I let you guys go is that go to my Instagram feed and look for the post that says, what does it say? Enter giveaway here. Look for that post, and in the comment section, just tell me what your truth is. Just say, my truth is, and fill in the blank. Tag a friend and make sure you're following me at A Sister's Truth and also Kisa at Kisa Fashions on Instagram. You guys are amazing. Thank you for coming back. Not once, not twice, but 3 times.
He
Three
he
times. I
tried to get us, didn't
appreciate
he?
you. Yes, he did.
But
Yes,
we
he did.
we didn't
But
allow
he
it.
don't know who he mixing with though.
He don't
He
know
don't
who our
know. He
father
didn't
is.
know. He didn't know. And I got prayer warriors on the line tonight.
Yes, yes,
Yes. And Mercedes, those are my prayer warriors. So
yes.
Keisha, thank you so much for joining me tonight. Thank you so much for saying yes and sharing
You
your
know,
story.
no
I
problem. I'm so glad we were
really
able to
appreciate
do
it.
this. Thank you for
Yes.
asking me to be a part of it. I always love sharing my story. It's a
I-
story of inspiration, and I hope
Yes.
that I connected with someone to not give
Hmm.
up and to live in
Yes.
your truth and be
Absolutely.
positive and do what you want to
Hmm.
do, because tomorrow's
Hmm.
not guaranteed. The next two
Hmm.
minutes is not guaranteed. So just get up and do it.
Get up and do it, you guys. Get up and do it. And if you need help, reach out to your sister coach. You can send me a DM. You guys already do, and I love it. Continue to send me the DMs. And
Yay!
yeah, I see you guys next week here Tuesday night at 7 p.m. Thank you so much, Kisa. Bye, guys.